Give me 1 second, fellas. Still in the lab works, but from what I'm doing, but I think y'all guys will like what I'm working on here. Alright. But I think y'all guys will like what I'm working on. Now this is gonna sound strange, and this is if you got arthritis in your hands, this may not be the best idea for you to do. But what I'm doing, we're just gonna run a halfback base. Now a standard halfback base without doing anything, sometimes the pulling guard, he's just gonna go wherever, right? Like he's not really, see, let's see how he stops and he dumbs out, you know, sometimes, you know, even with a 90 overall guard, like he's not, like sometimes, look, see how he stops and whatnot. You ever notice that when y'all running halfback base? Watch this shit. Alright, I'm gonna do one thing, and then I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do, and then watch how he doesn't do that anymore. You see that? See the difference? I'm gonna do it again. I'm just gonna see if y'all can catch on to what I'm doing, and then I'll explain exactly what I'm doing now. Again, if you have arthritis, this isn't gonna be the best. See how he actually doesn't dumb out? Watch this. I'm gonna run it regular so you guys know I ain't playing. It's up against random defense. Just running it regular. He kind of dumbs out a little bit, pulls out too far. He doesn't actually go after anybody. See, I'm just going to do it regular again. See, he just dumbs out and goes after a guy that he shouldn't be going after. All right. So linemen don't have very good change of direction to be doing that. You don't want them kind of being indecisive on who they need to block. So I'm going to do it this way one more time just so that y'all guys can see. And then I'm going to tell you, look at it, he even went for an impact block that time. But see how he's not doing that stutter animation? See how he gets up the field? And look, I get better runs. So what I'm doing is I'm going through, and you can only do this on run plays. See how I can motion through the lineman? Now on pulling plays, you definitely want to make sure that you do this with the lineman this moving, okay? Because you want to smarten the AI up. Alright, so what you're going to do is before the snap, hold down on the right stick, alright? Do not let go of it. Hold down on it, alright? You constantly hold down and then press X with your thumb while you're holding down on the stick. And do not let go down on that stick until you get the handoff, okay? So if you hold down on the stick, look at there. Finds his block. I get big yards. He doesn't dumb out. It's crazy, huh? Let's do it one more time. Just find a pulling guard. Hold down on the right stick. Hold it, hold it, hold it. And see how he smartens up? Like he doesn't dumb out and try to go after somebody else that he's not supposed to. He goes to his lane. He finds a block in his lane. Just holds down on the stick. Look at there. He finds someone in your lane. You know, I'm doing this up against random defenses. So, you know, sometimes it's, you know, they're probably going to be blitzing. You know, I'm not going to be running base against blitz plays in reality. But, you know, that's just the main thing. I just want to kind of show you that he's not dumbing down when I'm doing this trick. So just hold down. Hold down, hold down. Look at there. He doesn't dumb out. Like, he'll find somewhere. Like, I'm not paying attention to where I'm running yet. But I just want to try to see that. Kind of do it, and we'll do some other runs here in a sec. Look at there. See how he didn't dumb out? Let's do some other runs. That's just from the halfback base. It's just something that you got to get into fluence. Now I haven't tested this on some formations, but just go random play. Just want to make sure it's the pulling guard. Hold down on the stick. Look at her. Look how smooth he got out. He didn't double thing where he was running. And I'm doing this against random defenses, so hold down on the stick. Hold down, hold down. Look at her. He picks his block up. Look at that. All right, let's try some other plays. We'll do trap runs. Now there is a trap run in one of the Raiders shotgun that I'm going to do this on. That naturally, if you don't do it, it's probably not going to work. But we're going to try it doing this tilt. Alright, so make sure that you're on the guy that's pulling. Hold down on the right stick and do not let go until you complete the handoff. Look at there, he went for an impact block. You seen that? Went straight for the impact block. So if you got somebody with like Trent Brown, for instance, he's got that that ability, nasty streak. But it only works like what, on linebackers and DBs. But you know, you get the idea. Just hold down on the stick and do not let it go until you get the handoff. Look at her. See how he just clears that hole? You know, if you don't do it, then you know he's probably gonna just kind of lead block, sit him right there in that spot. But when you hold him, hold that stick down, he's gonna go for impact blocks. He's gonna push him out of the way. It's gonna be a cleaner run lane for you to go through. Okay, so it's a very game-changing chip. I know it doesn't seem like, you know, it's really. Look at it. Look at it. Just go straight for the big block to free it up. He doesn't always necessarily go for the trap. Like if it's a 4-man rush, he is not necessarily gonna want. He's gonna go straight for his block. Later goes for the impact block. Find somebody else. Every single time. Let's do the other trap run. The one that I really don't. I haven't ran it a lot because I really never had success running it. But we're gonna try it now. Let me find it. I remember where it is. I think it's in doubles. Because I always saw this as like one of the worst trap runs, but we're gonna try it this way. Like randomly, this is like one of the worst trap runs because of the positioning. Like if I run it as is, he's gonna run, you know, straight into, you know, one of the blocks or whatever. But if I do this technique and then just hold down on the stick until I get the handoff, see how he goes for the impact block. So definitely, if you have guards with, you know, very good impact blocking or pull guard elite or any of those abilities, look at there, goes for the impact block. Now you can definitely, you know, utilize this, you know, especially when you're playing people that don't like to send a lot of people in the box. You know, you might be playing some people that play that faggot defense or whatever. That's what we used to call it, where you drop everybody in zones and spies and stuff. And you could really, you know, benefit from doing things like this. But just hold down on the right stick all the way through to the animation, and look at there, he just drove him out of the play. It's not like he just, like, if you're just running normal, sometimes he'll dumb out. You know, you're not always going to be guaranteed to get, you know, the animation that you want. But as far as I'm going with it, bro, hold down on the stick until you complete the animation, and you'll get a better lead block from him. You just kind of just do it again. Just hold down on the right stick, hold it, let it go. Now he's not, you know, depending on who the lineman is, you know, you're probably not going to do this against certain teams. Obviously, if they got like elite, you know, Bosa, I don't need to be running the Bosa side anyway, so because of his ability. But we'll do it with Gabe. Just boom. Look at there. You have to be accommodating of the defensive abilities in this game. So make sure we don't run at Bosa because he has that run stuff ability, and we're not going to get results from it. But hold down on the right stick until you complete the animation. Look at her. Just pulls the guy right out of the way. Definitely be very useful for some of you guys. Just want to add another style to your run. Look at her. But less on that. Just figured I thought I should share that tip with you fellas. We'll play some games here in a sec. And I wish I could show y'all on the stick exactly what I'm doing. But you're holding down on the right stick through the pre-snap process all the way until the running back gets the handoff. And this will get you out of bad running tendencies, like holding turbo before you know, break through, you know, an open running lane. And I know a lot of people do that. You know, like they'll probably try to play with like San Francisco just because they got a fast running back, and you know, when you hold turbo behind the line of scrimmage, it creates block sheds. So definitely don't want to get into that bad habit. And I think doing this technique on at least your your power style runs, your counters, your traps, you know, it'll prevent you from, you know, immediately trying to turbo, because you're not going to actually take control of your running back until you've completed the handoff animation. But let's get some games in. I'm gonna try to use it in some games. I gotta get out of just wanting to pass the ball all the time. I know it's like the end of the year and I don't really care half the time, and I just pass the ball. I gotta get out of bad tendencies. Start running the ball more, especially with the lead. But know your flaws, work on them, take it to practice mode, try to fix it. I should have went in there and threw like 20 passes to make sure I got the muscle memory down for touch passes, because those are very important as well. Sometimes I find myself in a situation where I need the touch pass, and lo and behold, I throw a bullet pass, and you know, that's mental mistakes. Not so much as it being my fault entirely. It's just the window between bullet and touch passes is very, very small. So while I might think I just pressed and release it, the game may figure, hey, he held the button. You know, it is what it is.
The atmosphere here electric. No matter the venue, the home folks love their silver and black. They are fired up as their Raiders get
definitely going to bring these tips
with the San Francisco
to Madden 22. And I'll probably give a full guide on it. Try to take all the best tips I can with me.
Take it in at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Another thing that I'm going to work with you fellas in is on the slide protects. Also, I'm going to be running a lot of gun bunch today. I like running you bunch flipped, really. Alright, so we're going to block to the strong side, or the weak side, really.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr.
See that? See what I mean? Bullet passing. I should have went aggressive possession instead of possession double.
There's the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, a turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well
Or
done.
I could have passed
really
let it.
appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect.
It's first game of the day. Don't worry about it too much. Okay, we got one of these guys.
They may rethink how they go about attacking.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's going to
hard
get
flat.
this inside the 30. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert.
Good man, doing the most. We stay with the Tampa too. Try to take Kittle away.
He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game too. From the gun, it's Garoppolo.
I was on him too.
A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. George Kittle from Jimmy Garoppolo.
Hate playing against Trips players, bro. I really do.
And the 49ers grab
because it gets me out of what I want to do. I don't have the personnel to handle trips all game, bro. So I gotta find something to get him out of it.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
So I could probably confuse him. Cover 3 disguise blitz, cover 4.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Let's try it with a.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to
Try it with
begin
a
the
guard.
drive.
Hold down on
It's
the
a start
stick.
that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game.
Oh.
It leads to 6 points the other way.
Like how he held his block.
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Gotta laugh that one off, and not the ha-ha, that was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened?
Hold down on the stick.
Now. Let's just start over.
Yo, look how he just drove the man off the ball, bro. I love this shit. And that ain't no weak D-line either. Just find a guy that you want to do it. We're going to do it with Gabe. Hold down on the stick. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Look at you, just took him out of the play, bro. Look at that. Let me find out. This works on more than just counter plays. Get on Gabe. Hold down on the stick. Look at there. That's against a superstar rusher, bro. I like this.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and
get on him again. Hold down on the stick. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Look at that.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
Let's try some other runs. Don't want to be like that's the only run I can do it with. So let's do it with this one. We'll do it with the center this time. With Hudson, hold down on the stick.
Here's Jacobs.
Hudson went after that double team, bro.
But that's about all as he's taken down. The tackle there by Richard
Alright,
Sherman.
let's try it from the zone split.
Nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the
Find
play
out.
gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a
Find out
ball
who you want to do it
sometimes,
with.
stack things up and make it difficult.
Do it with the
for
center,
running
hold down on the stick. I know damn well. Alright, center, we'll do it with, you know. Why is you doing all that, bro? No. Oh my God, bro, that made the zone split even better. I like, oh yo, this might be the game changer. So we work on everything. We find the weak spot in the line. You do it right here. Hold down on the stick. Look how he just drives them out of the way. Running all over the 49ers defensive line front.
Who can stand up and make a play? It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk
I hate playing. And Lord forbid, you know, y'all play like this. You know, I hate playing like this, to be honest with you. Yeah, he just drives them out of the way. Force double teams in the run game.
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. They got to get to the 23.
Hold down on the stick. Look at that. Oh no, EA. Probably ran with him too much. Other than that, it was a good run.
He was trying to do anything he could.
He went for the strip.
All
right, we got to get this guy out of trips.
Yeah, and he was short of the first down, but not by much. Trying his best, as you noted, to get there. Sometimes that extra effort can cost you.
After the fumble recovery, it's Garoppolo eluding the pressure right. Open man is
running levels.
This will be a game
So I could run like
to the 27-yard
zone.
Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34.
See, that's the thing. I don't
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
realistically have.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they'll get this well past
I could play the 6 invert.
just before the 35.
Shade underneath.
After the catch, is that play good for 30 and a first? Working from the gun.
All you got to do is look at it.
Bro, he didn't fumble that?
Kittle. That catch good for only a couple. So
Stay
second
underneath.
here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. From the gun, a run with Mostert. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first.
Most people try to do that drag with Kittle.
Garoppolo looks to throw. He'll get this into the hands
Played hard flat.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
Hate when I play hard flat because defend it. So I'm probably going to need it. Instead of having him in that.
When halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
Hate playing trips players role like this.
On second down, Mostert. And they'll get this down.
It's not really fun.
So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Alright, we're gonna have to do something. I'm gonna have to use her helm. Like a hook curl or something.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. Flush to his right. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's able to get
Like what I need. Madden, what do I need, bro? Like this.
Gain of 8 that time, but it's 2nd and goal.
And see, and that's another thing that I don't like. You get the guy in, you got a baseline, but then it takes your guys out of position. Oh.
They'll run with Mostert.
I really don't like playing baseline press either, bro. Like, but might have to.
Now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go.
Well, baseline show blitz.
That's out to the left and complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown.
I need a trips D really bad.
Deebo Samuel on the touchdown pass from Jimmy Garoppolo. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead.
I could probably play dime, but you know, you got George Kittle over there. You got to defend him. Definitely first game. Not starting off like I wanted to. I do not like playing trips spammers. I just don't have the personnel for it.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
So far behind now. Shit. Yeah, they gotta pray for a score.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory.
Sucks because you got a safety over there.
Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard.
And we enough.
That's caught inside the 20.
Good shit.
He will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry runs in the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly.
If I concede, I'm not doing anything to better myself.
Was in desperate need of a quick answer, and they got it. One play, and they're right back in this game.
Because you got the sense if they stall down here and then another score on the other side to make it a 3-score game, could have gotten ugly. The final shot here before half for Carr. Escaping the pressure right. And this one incomplete.
Oh, come on, I caught that.
For the two, they don't get it. So unable to throw it in for two from the two. Let me ask you, as a former DB,
I wasn't expecting man coverage.
On a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending.
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage. Put your heels on the goal line at worst.
And you got Mostert on kick return.
Because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
I could probably use like dime. Only thing with dime is I don't have anything to really check down to. I could probably bring the quarter down.
Set to return. Here's Raheem Mostert. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
And I could put, no, I don't want to play dollar. It's not, actually, it's trips. I want to play nickel. I'm just gonna have to go show cover 3, go cover 4, or cover 6.
The 49er offense set to get this drive
and just bring this guy down in the box.
Touchdown their last go around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did.
Take that away. Take that away. Take the Kittle route away.
Wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. A run there with Mostert as he'll push this forward and call it a 4-yard gain on first down.
Please do not chase the running back route.
From the 45 on second down.
Ooh, we on it.
And his throw's going to be
That's what I want right there, man.
Celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect.
I want to get matched up with Kittle.
From his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed.
Could block that. 4th down, 4th down, 4th down, 4th down, 4th down. Shade underneath.
Just a 5-yard pickup and it leads to 4th down.
Press. Take Kittle away. Good job! Let's go.
Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And this defense will take over right at midfield.
Maybe we can get him out of it. Maybe.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
You're not going to defend him?
From midfield, here's Carr.
We do this all day now. No! Why'd I go aggressive?
Here in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Why did I go aggressive?
Play calls, but this one made perfect sense to me. He's got the only touchdown that they've scored in this
That's
game.
something that you also got to pay attention to, guys. When you try to do the user catch, know which catches they can do. Ruggs only has the rack for the user, so I can't.
From Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10.
Damn, that was the play I needed, bro. I hate that shit. He's gonna be on him, so he's gonna open Moreau up.
Throwing again.
Or
he'll let this go deep for Ruggs.
under pressure.
It's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And he returns it up just shy of the 20.
They need to get rid of that under pressure. There's no reason that should be in the game.
He tried to drive that football into a tight spot.
Because I had him beat too.
Or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
So now I got to come back out and again, bro. Like, we got this with Manaline.
The 49er offense set to get this drive
Bring him to the box.
And last time they were very fortunate.
Shade underneath, press. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're good. We're good. We're good.
But the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
Yes, sir. That's how we gonna stop it. Stay in the cover 6, Manaline, and then press them.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it.
There we go.
Because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do.
Stay with him. Stay with the tight end. Take the tight end away.
Garoppolo going to try and throw on 3rd. Flushed out.
Take the tight end away. Take him away. Ah, we had him. Bro, why did you dive like that? You had the tackle.
3 touchdown
I really hate Madden right now because I had this guy fucking beat with a touchdown. And that made me drop it.
Before making the run, heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things
So I accidentally went aggressive. And Ruggs can't do aggressive catches when we do the user.
Complete a big time play for a touchdown.
Damn!
Taking it about the 1. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
So I got 1 or 2 options. I can slow the pace of the game. He's playing a lot of man coverage. So I can still, I can still use the run game. It's not out of hand. Alright, so it's right there. Drive him down, hold back on the stick.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive.
Look at that, bro. I like how he drives them off the ball. Find the guy you want to block. Hold down on the stick. Look, he just takes him out of the plate.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
So this might actually work even better on the end around. Let's see. Who I want to do it with? I'll probably do it with him. Hold down on the stick. Just hike the ball, bro. Look at that. That was nice.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
2nd and 5 now. Carr. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 44-yard line. So
hold down on the stick. It's a counter run.
It's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Look at her. He just takes him out of the play.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Can do it again.
Another nice
Find your pulling guard. We can even do it with a tight end because he's also pulling. Hold down on the stick.
They run it with Jacobs.
Look at that.
They'll get the first down and more.
Improve your running significantly.
Be taken down at the 18. They'll get 13 yards for the 2nd play in a row.
Can't believe I ain't been doing this all year.
And that is going to do it for
Other
this
than
third
them,
quarter of action.
other than them giving him some bullshit, man, I should be winning this game.
On EA Sports. So
Gotta remember to cancel.
20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
That's what I should have did. I should have got the rack.
At the 7-yard line. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Derek Carr.
Oh no, we gotta go. We gotta go for 2. Got to.
And the Raiders
Didn't want to use that timeout.
here on that deficit.
So he played man last time. So I need to come out in a formation of like a tight end sub. I don't think I got one. Plays a lot of man.
Now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Now Carr.
I'm gonna touch past it. Carr, you gotta throw those touch passes back deeper, bro.
He's at the 50. He's at the 30.
Especially when he run commits. Like, he shouldn't have been able to get that.
And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play
I forced that because they didn't.
big way.
It's crazy. I call a timeout, and they don't give me 10 seconds
Touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
to really make a play after I pick a play. Like, what's going on?
He spins free, and he'll be out of bounds.
So I force hiked it, I guess. Didn't feel like I had 40 seconds. He's staying in trail. So stay in the cover 6, man. We got the cover 9.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed.
Let's take the tight end away.
They'll start on the ground with Mostert.
There we go.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line.
Stay in the cover 9.
Gain there. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning.
So it's cover 9 versus trips.
The game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need
stay on Kittle.
Score, but they can't be
stay on Kittle ass.
To give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Well, someone's got to pick him up, bro.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all set.
I'm holding Kittle, bro. Like, someone's got to pick up underneath now.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Whose man is that? If I'm taking the deep post.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And a pretty good run there as he gets
safety needs to drop down.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
I'm doing the best I can with what I got. Can't let Kittle go. Might have to change it. This dude just gonna sit on the ball like a pussy, bro. I hate playing people like that. Should run commit. Or just run commit. Fuck it.
Once again, it's Mostert. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Garoppolo.
Ah!
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Madden hates me. I'm going goal line because this motherfucker might be trying to do some fake shit.
Off. Coming on is the veteran Robbie Gould for the 49er field goal. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt.
Good D, good D.
This one is right down the middle.
I need a big play.
Get the lead up to 14.
EA robbed me in this game, bro. I had the 1-play touchdown.
Right now, anything helps trying to salt this one away.
And then I tried to go back to it. They gave him the pick because of the stupid pressure.
But it's still 8 up time, got points. So, while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
So if I could score before that 2-minute warning, we might be able to make a comeback from Madden's bullshit. He's got Sherman playing safety. That's a no-no. So just put Williams in that drag. So we got Renfro and Ruggs. Look at that, baby! Look at that user catch. That's what you got to user catch, baby. That is a nice clutch catch by Renfro.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come
we can actually do that pretty consistent. I've been getting pretty good with it.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
There we go. We got the aggressive that time, motherfucker. When I went rack aggressive.
A big play that time for the Raiders. 56 yards.
I hate how they just drain the clock for no reason, bro. Like, fuck.
On play action, it's Carr. Eluding the pressure.
That's why you don't play man coverage. You leave the quarterback option available.
And the Raiders are back within a score.
Shit, I just need one, bro. Fuck that.
Was job one. Now they have to convert, and then it's decision time, isn't it?
Yeah, that's true. This is
and I got 2 timeouts. Wish I would have scored faster.
Make
Should have won this game ultimately, but Madden likes to fuck with you sometimes. If I can just get a turnover.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting.
Generate a turnover.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Mostert now to return.
Give me up.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
All right, get back in it. Stay in cover 9. Where you at? Cover 9, cover 9, cover 9. Man line, straight underneath, press. Get on Kittle's ass.
They do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock.
We will use a timeout on the first one.
Go ahead and use the second of their timeouts.
Debating if I run commit here.
What to do next.
Fuck it, we're gonna run commit.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Ah, I tried with a run commit.
Accelerating and off he goes.
Do what we do.
I thought I was gonna get that too. If he wouldn't have went with RPO, I would have probably got him. I could have usered that.
That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they maybe given up.
But you know, you win some, you lose some. Fortunately, EA does have a part in that, which sucks, but it is what it is.
They grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
They're going to try and run, and he will get into the end zone. Extend the lead by 2 more.
We'll win the next one.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
But you know how they say, man, it ain't over till it's over, right? Anything can happen. And I mean anything.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Reception here by Ruggs.
No, I shouldn't have possession, but I seen a safety over there.
And final timeout. As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
You could actually do it like this, just motion him over.
Now it's the backup Mariota. That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside.
I can leave him wide open.
Good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this.
Imagine if I put Waller in there.
Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
I could probably use like the angle route and probably get a better look.
On play action, Mariota. And he'll find Moreau here. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
Not covering the drag.
Another 1st down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
I should be able to corner pocket this. That deep half's not going to cover that stuff. I got to do like a touch pass.
Play fake, Mariota.
Oh, I went with the rack. Nice. But he didn't get in. It wasn't too bad. Well, what EA did to me was, but you can't take away from, you know, the good from. We take the good and the bad from it. They screwed me on the wide open fucking pass. I don't even know what quarter that happened in, because I was devastated. I was like, bro, really? Because I was running. So this was second quarter this had to happen. Because yeah, the first drive I fumbled. It shouldn't have been a fumble. Where's the second? had it been. Was the pick? What quarter was that pick? I think I fumbled first. Was it in the third? Yeah, there's not a highlight for it because that was the one play touchdown that would have put me back in the game. Instead, he scored off of it, and that was really the game changer right there. And it sucks there's not a highlight for it. I mean, sometimes like you get so focused into the user catching, sometimes you do make the mistakes. But it does have its pros and cons, just like anything. So it just keep it from being overpowered. I wonder if there's a highlight for that catch that I threw to Renfro. Look at this. This was the user catch that I've been working on. Look at this clutch throw. Look at this. You don't get possession catches better than that. User catching. Tight, low ball. Boom. Only where my receivers. See, more throws need to be like that in this game, bro. Instead of you throwing it and the ball gets arid past. Look at that. Now, I know the ball kind of touched the wall, but I guess he got his hand under it. Ball, hand under the ball. Nice user catch. You don't get better possession user catches than that. Look at that. You animate before the defense does, so he can't jump in front of it. Because if you don't user catch those low balls, bro, they're gonna jump your route. They're gonna clip through you. See how he tried to clip through me? And it's gonna give them the pick. It's already predetermined. Whoever gets the animation first. See how I'm already in the animation while he's still chasing me. I'm already in the animation. I'm gonna win the animation. That's why it's all about who can get to it first. Once you get that part established, should have got more of this. This one I got another animation. Got on animation before he could. I think I got one in the fourth quarter. Like this was another. I think this was rack. Like I hit square with a touch pass. And what happens is he goes forward with that animation. So I mean, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. You know, sometimes the animation stops you from kind of making a user juke or whatnot. So I mean, it is what it is. But we're definitely gonna try to teach you some of these things, guys. Some of these little small details that you can add to your game. I'm gonna probably play a more smarter game this next game because EA kind of screwballed me in that one. Fucking drop touchdown pass wide open. I'm like, really? Ruggs don't have the drop ball trait. I know he doesn't have the aggressive play ball trait, and that was my fault for trying by accidentally fat fingering the aggressive ball. And your spectacular traits are reflected on the animations that are in your hidden traits. So if your receiver doesn't have that trait, you better not press that button because you might not come back down with the ball.
The NFL on EA Sports is in the great state of Tennessee at Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. This crowd here fired up for football as a moment ago their Titans were introduced. This should be a good one as the Titans get set to match up with Derek Carr and the Las Vegas Raiders.
Now, what I mean by that, another small detail that I'm leaving out on that is, like, even if you don't have possession trait, it doesn't mean that you can't hit possession first. What's up, Drew? You want to play, Drew, or something? I see you lurking. I play you better this time, man. Like last time, I was just I wasn't in my zone, man. I was stream fatigued. All right, just let me know when you're done, my dude. All right, so we got a single back wide trips. I'm gonna do crash D-line out, create some space, take the slot away. We got Henry, so I do have to respect Henry.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run.
My focus is if I'm playing the Titans,
You spend time with your offensive
if I can hold him
hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant
to like long drives, I am completely fine with it.
Caught by Davis. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
Kind of see what he wants to do.
On a gain of 10.
Might do some cover 2
My
sinks.
teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he would go to a secondary target for a nice
2-man to the ball, 2-man to the ball. Wrap him up. 2-man to the ball, 2-man to the ball. There we go.
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Second and 6. No, scratch that. Second and 7. Now it's Tannehill.
Good D.
This one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one.
All right, so I need to change something. I see something. Instead of 3 match, we're gonna put this buckle blitz because I see something. I can come out and over edge audible to the buck wheel.
Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
The open man is Smith.
Trying to overthink it.
Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down.
I come out and cover 2.
Excellent play there.
Audible that. Find where we're going.
Yards. Back to the ground now. It's Henry.
There we go. Just 2 minutes to the ball. All right, he's quick hiking. I'm not gonna have time to make that adjustment, so I'm just gonna go
A nice run here early
play
on.
4-3.
Great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early.
Make sure we got our Sam.
Pay dividends as the game progresses.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Where's my Sam at? I got my Sam playing coverage. Oh no. Oh no.
Here's Tannehill. And it's caught in
See,
the
he's running a smoke screen route over there. So I might man the corner
And the Titans take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive.
on the double side.
And this is good. Our score 7-0 Tennessee.
Then user the slot. Put an inside quarter or a deep half
After the touchdown,
on the safety.
this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. Pretty move.
Yeah, one more.
Right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
All right. So apparently this works in every run. Let's try it in the stretch.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10.
Find a guy, get on Waller, hold down on the stick. Look at that. Oh, he goes for an impact block. Look more like a chip block, but let's do it in the halfback toss. Toss runs suck this year, right? Hold down on the stick. Yeah, I did it on the wrong guy, but
gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Flip my play. Sometimes you gotta be careful because sometimes it'll flip your play. We gotta make sure we're on him.
Maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built.
Look at there. Boom. See how he goes for the impact block? Nailed it. He didn't dumb out.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a
So you can run toss runs. Let's do it over here.
Don't let them outside.
Let's run the toss. Quick pitch. Watch this shit, fellas. Watch this shit. Get on Trent. Hold down on the stick. Look at there, how fast he got out. Look at, you saw how fast he got out? Man, like kicked out. I like it.
In today's NFL, you hear all the time about stretching the field and creating.
Who would have thought that little small little tilt would make your lineman so much smarter?
Because now you're pushing a defense to chase you all the way to the edges and to the sideline. That's a nice run.
All right, so we're not going to the right here. We're going to block the running back. Since I'm not going over there, we're going to have to come over the top.
From the gun now on third down, Carr.
Woo, user.
And he's finally taken down, and it's a big game.
I'm a little worried I might have threw it to the safety, man, but we got that.
7-0 on EA Sports.
Do it with the halfback base, man. Let's see if we can kind of get this guy pass committing. Most of the time, man, people see like gun bunch and all they're thinking is pass commit. So you can take this tip and use it with halfback base. Hold down on the stick. 50 yards. So he's doing blitzes. He's not going to work too much against blitzes. But if they're doing like, you know, standard drop zones or whatever, just rushing 3 or 4, you can definitely take advantage of it. Alright, so rules here.
On 2nd and 9, Carr.
Look at her. You're on.
He hits him in stride. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up.
Remember, rules of gun bunch. You block one, run one. Do not max protect. If you max protect, you already fucked up. Oh man, that clock, bro, is fucking with me. I feel like I don't have enough time. I don't know. No, I don't take that long to pick my play now. Get him out of the way, we should be able to hit the tight end.
Shotgun now for Carr.
You don't go for it. Good catch, Renfro. Good sideline catch.
And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now. From the gun, it's Carr. This is caught.
For the user catch, aggressive.
Well, that kind of catch is supposed to pay off with at least.
He's leaving those flats wide open, though.
Instead, he'll just add it to his highlight reel, but they don't pick up the first.
Yeah, he gets the yardage, he gets the catch, but now they have a decision to make.
Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now.
Should be Renfro or Jacobs. Jacobs, Renfro. Renfro, man, he reliable. Like Renfro, man.
Hunter Renfro there to make the grab. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. Well,
can't go wrong with 3rd and Renfro. All right, fellas.
And I'm just wondering what was going
Who
through
we
the
doing
minds
this
of the
with?
guys on the defensive side of the
Center.
ball. Were they playing the run too much? Were
Hold
they
down
not
on the
focused
stick.
and the whole playbook was open in that situation? Give the offensive guys a lot of credit. Just wonder what the defensive guys were thinking.
Ah, didn't get the right block.
There, down to the 1-yard line.
It's a little hard. I don't think you can do it very good on RPOs because you got to make the read on RPOs. So I guess you got to be like a pure run. Bro, I was about to say.
Past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA
Alright, we're
Sports.
probably going to play cover one. I really don't want to. Oh, no, buddy. Just got done dealing with fucking trips. I know how to stop it now. Come out and play fucking cover 9, show 2, man align, shade underneath. Press. And just find somebody.
On first down, it's Tannehill.
And lock up. Look at there.
And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. It's the former number 4 overall pick, Cleveland Furl, that got in there.
Do it again.
Got
Man align.
pass rush will be equally intense here on second down.
So we know who we're locking up on. We're locking up on the slot with the quarter, so he's responsible for the third.
Another try after the first down sack. Tannehill.
Force him to play underneath.
Davis, that's complete. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. That catch good for 5.
He's responsible for that third, number 11. Press him. Watch him, watch him, watch him. Good fucking D. Let's fucking go! Cover 9 in my trips defense. Got it.
Touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out, and giving the ball back to their offense?
On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10.
We're looking for some bang for our buck.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
He runs it better with a drag.
About jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have...
Ah, come on now.
Able to come back in the second half. Managing risk. This is a big decision here.
Pretty lucky to get the football.
Showing like aggressive.
Target out there waving the arms, saying I'm open, but maybe you didn't see him quick enough.
And I know the jokes are always about defensive backs' hands. What really actually happens, you don't get many opportunities. You get over anxious and you start to think.
Dude! All 4 guys! GG's! Bam! Shotgun!
He will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Beautiful.
Henry Ruggs. As the first half is winding down.
Nice touch pass.
The Raiders have taken the lead. So they're able to capture the lead here just before halftime.
And not only that, they get the ball to start
Come on,
the
Renfro.
second half.
That's right.
This is almost like basketball down the stretch, right? Where you get
See, y'all notice the difference on the RPOs when you user catch it? Notice how he doesn't stall? Like he's still running the little bubble route? Like he cuts up field. Like, it's a lot better when you user catch it. I definitely want to follow the technique for the user catching, man. It's definitely going to be nice to add to your arsenal.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Alright, so we could play like a Tampa too.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with
third, quarter, third.
Not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I'll give you the bubbles all day, bro. That ain't gonna get you no touchdown.
In this situation, if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout signaled for, and
So I could play like a hard flat on the trips. Third, quarter, third, and then just kind of hang and levitate. Find somebody to lock up.
To throw is Tannehill.
All that. Look at all that shit covered. And a base cover 2 defense.
13 yards yards on the play.
You ain't getting no one-play touchdowns on this, bro. You think it's cover 2? Nah.
Good plays have them on the move on first down.
Quarter, deep half, third, flat, quarter, third, and then user this guy.
The final shot here before the break. Tannehill uncorks one for Davis. And that's going to be incomplete.
Shit.
Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. And that'll do it for the
I tried to do the user catch on defense. I got to stop doing that, man, because that gets risky. Where he swats the ball instead of goes for the catch. I gotta chill out.
In the second half.
I gotta get the muscle memory out of the defensive side. Like, I'm got it locked down on offense, but I gotta stop doing it on defense because now it's become a bad habit now.
This will make it into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Alright, so we've been attacking him deep, man. Let's do like some regular zone runs, bro. Let's see if we can get Colton Miller involved. Let's see if we can go and do it with him. Alright, we don't like running into that side. I'm actually gonna control. I'm gonna control the tight end with it. Look at that tight end lay that nice block. Clear the lane up. It's crazy, man. Who would have thought?
And we'll see if they can do just that. The run only got a yard.
But I mean, like I said, if you got arthritis, it may not be for you.
Throwing now is Carr. Catch made. It's Moreau. And he'll get this up past the.
Because I gotta like cross my finger when I do it. It's crazy.
Not a big window to throw. Coverage was
He's playing a lot of this cover too.
Pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Well, I could attack it with a smash concept. I mean, it is a sink route. Probably might just go and do that. Just hit him with the post over the top. Corner out.
An extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for third down. Now Carr.
Look at that. Look at that. User catching, baby.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That third down
can't do it on regular
23.
Regular stretch runs. I haven't ran like out of my I form in quite some time. I used to run it all the time, bro. Shit changes. Alright, get on the pulling guard.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2.
2-yard range. I'm going forward. It's always good. I want to run it to the right, but he keeps shifting the linebackers like a pussy.
From just shy of midfield, Carr.
Air truck. Give me that. Oh, look at the boy Ingo. Let's go.
He's inside the 40. It's a first down on a game.
He when he shifts his linebacker, bro. I want to run it. He keep. Okay, we might be able to get this. All right, cool. Hold down on the right stick and hold it until you get the handoff completed. And get in now.
Yeah, able to shed tacklers. We saw it right there.
All right, so he's playing a lot of. I'm gonna try a play here. I'm gonna get him with a cross switch. Sometimes this is like a high risk, high reward play. Really depends who they use her.
Working from the gun, it's Carr.
Yo, they didn't.
Traffic and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17.
Know what I'm saying? It's a high risk, high reward. Didn't think the linebacker he would be playing that zone.
Promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
Thought Renfro being slower, you know, the play would develop slower. He wouldn't be on it. Mistakes happen. Alright, so he went doubles. We might be able to get a turbo blitz off. Let's see.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
You got lucky last time. I should have.
On first down, Tannehill.
Yeah, my man just stopped going after who he was supposed to go after.
Almost to the 25. Another first down.
Do I have a cover 9?
The same well, this time for 17 yards.
I got 6 press. Do that.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill.
Damn, that was my assignment.
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown.
Should have sent the deep half.
Jonnu Smith, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Gostkowski with the extra point. And we are tied at 14. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
He's playing a lot of cover 2. Cover 3 blitzes.
To get this drive started. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Well, they've got it 1st and 10. Going to throw. Upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Find the guy that we want to use to block with. It's probably going to be the center.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation,
hold down
go ahead and give it to your
so we get the handoff.
First down, keep the sticks moving.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Seems pretty obvious defensively. A key was stopping the run game.
Hold down until we get the handoff.
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs.
Nice.
To hook up to Ruggs. And he'll go out.
That route is deadly when executed right.
49. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down.
Let's try they did. Hold up.
Jacobs now.
Yeah, shit, it works with up too.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a
hold
run
up.
Because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards.
Look at that, bro. Look how he blocks, man.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
Hold down or up. If you hold down, sometimes your running back will like have like a stutter step. So like on delayed runs that need to develop, I mean it's good to do that. So we just hold up.
They'll run on first down.
Look how he just pushes his man back.
Here down to the 35-yard line.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves.
All right, we got the man.
Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he is out of bounds inside
we got a spell.
the 30.
Don't want to get him tired and have him fumble like he did in that last game.
Never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches.
Hold up. Find somebody. Find somebody. That's what I'm talking about.
He's not going to get there. That won't even
Take the
be
2 minutes.
close.
Take the 2 minutes. Take the 2 minutes. Take the 2 minutes. Take the 2 minutes.
Down now after a loss loss of 2. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining.
And a lot of man.
Sports.
Got one of 2 ways he could do this. He got no over the top help. We'll probably get him with a flood route.
So it's Raider football as we get out. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? So the ball down to the 16 here.
Make this user catching unfair. Oh, no, he didn't.
Running is Jacobs.
Ooh, look at that run. Look at that.
They'll get him down after a pickup of 8.
Oh, we eating this clock, buddy.
Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at
We want the tutty.
lead. So how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about it.
He's playing a lot of man.
And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
Carr to throw.
Look at that protection.
And that's a
Just like
touchdown.
that, man. That's how you do that protection, baby.
The final minute of the 4th.
Well, any thoughts about overtime? Have ended it.
I'm not going to risk it because sometimes you go for it and you don't get it. And they got 40 seconds to drive the ball down the field. It usually doesn't end well for you. You know, I'd rather it just be like that and put the pressure on him to score a touchdown.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Takes it at the 7.
See, look, you're already almost down near midfield. So definitely got to be careful. We'll play this cover 9. Assuming he's playing trips. Doubles. We'll play the cover 9.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. One possession game.
Mindful of who we're defending here.
How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be.
Oh my God! See what I mean? I didn't want him to get out of bounds for free.
But this is Friday practice every week of the season.
I'll play the cover 9, but give me a hard flat on the field.
You gotta get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
Oh, we on that. No, I did it again! Oh, I did R1. Oh, gotta stop doing that. That's a bad habit already. I gotta get out of that bad habit. Because I should have picked that. See, I went for the fucking slap ball. I gotta get out. The bad habits break me. Bad habits. Obvious RPO. We'll play this.
And now the decision is to go for 2.
Defend the flats.
Call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right here. Back to throw. And it is caught.
Man, come on, bro. Hell, you can't defend that better than that. Damn, man. Bullshit.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away.
But all I need is a field goal, so.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get
like
past the 35.
Easily 4 plays, maybe. To score.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One to get yourself in position for the second one.
Boom!
It's caught inside the 10.
Rack possession. That's what we needed on that one. Rack possession. Rack possession, especially when he's playing that tight. Combine your catch animations, fellas. Now, the other day I played a game And there was like 10 seconds left. And I ended up losing because the kicker had clutch trait. And it allowed his kicker to kick it damn near 70 yards. So we're not going to do that. We're not playing for field goals. We're playing to make him beat us. You're not going to try it, bro? Like, it's 8 seconds, bro. You got a chance? See, I hate playing people like this, bro. I took my chance. These motherfuckers, man, they don't even want to try. I hate playing people that tap out, like, games like that, man. Don't even want to try, bro. Like, that boils my blood, bro. I like exciting games. Why are y'all matching me up with bums, EA? Like, seriously. Take this shit off All Pro. But y'all see the run thing, man. It's hard to say it. Like, I'm trying to explain it the best way I can. I hold the right analog either up or down, pre-snap, all the way up until I'm about to hand the ball off, and then I let it go. And your lineman, like, he doesn't dumb out on his block. But it only works in the run game. Especially, it's very noticeable on, like, the pulling guard plays. Like, pulling guards and, you know, you seen the toss play that I ran where Trent Brown got out to the outside fast as hell. You know, a lot faster than he normally does. You know, you usually have to wait for that guy to kind of figure out who he's going to block. But doing this technique, bro, dude knows already where he needs to be. Gets out to the outside. So it's very useful. Not so much on the trick plays, like the trick runs and stuff. I mean, I guess you could. But mainly for, like, the, Alright. I need to get my get back against you, Drew. Nothing much, Mike. Nothing much. Had some good, bad, and uglies happen, you know. But it's the end of 21, bro. Like, there's so much shit that was broken in this game. You know, it was more of a disappointment. You know, you're coming off of 20 and 19. Like, 19 was, bro. I still say 19 is by far the worst. But as far as Band-Aid patches, 21 was horrible. Like, they had to make so many patches for this game that they couldn't fix all the things that they needed to fix in one update. Remember, 21, they started with the bullshit quick pass to your X button receiver. It was either X button or R1. I don't remember. But usually in most cases, it was the tight end. And as soon as you hike the ball, what happened? He lobbed pass to the tight end, and usually, you know, it'd be a fucking interception, you know. And that's why I took my 4-month break. I was sitting there trying to remember why I took such a long break, and that was it. I was waiting for them to make a patch to fix that shit. That shit was horrible. It was horrendous. Like, nobody wanted to pass the ball because of that shit. Like, that's why everybody was run spam happy early in the year, bro. Like, because if you threw the ball, you were going to quick pass to the tight end and wasn't always going to end up as a good result. I got so mad with that shit. I was like, bro, you fix your fucking game, bro. Like, this. I'd be waiting for a read. I'd be like, man, this is a go-to play right here. Hike, lob pass to tight end, intercepted. I'm like, oh, fuck this shit, man. I'm like, bro, they need to fix their shit, man. Games should be working good from the jump, like bought in store prime, like they did in the PS2 days, man. You didn't have to patch those games, bro. It was fine the way it was when it came out off the shelf. Nowadays, bro, it's like I don't know, man. These folks give us a half-ass game sometimes and then expect us to pay like $100 for it. Should put out another petition. First petition going out. You need to put fucking regs on all Madden. Dead ass. I don't know if we gotta make like a Twitter hashtag for it, but that needs to be set in stone. They need to go ahead and do that. Like, we are grown ass men. We play on all Madden when we play each other. Why the hell in a ranked game that shit isn't on all Madden? Beyond me. Maybe they want it to be an easy experience for the 5-year-old kids that, you know, like to spend their daddy's money. You know, I don't know. But definitely, yeah, it's just wild, bro. Like, and then, you know, when the new Madden drops, like, you can't avoid it. What happens during Madden season? It's not popular because the game's coming out. It's more popular for the glitches that are found within the first month than the game initially just coming out and being like the, you know, the creme de la creme. This is the best game out right now. It's known for the glitches and exploits. All right, bro, you got me. Go ahead and send. I care less what team people use, man. If I cared what team people used all the time, bro, it wouldn't challenge me. You know, like, I like losing because losing makes you better sometimes. And I know it sounds strange. It's coming from me. You know, you learn from your mistakes. I mean, like when you're a kid, you know, you ever get your ass whooped for doing something wrong and bet you ain't do it again. You know, mama come across your ass with that belt with the holes in it a couple times. Bruise your ass. So you learn from your mistakes. You try to transition that a couple of times. You got a new account. Oh man, why are you making new accounts for? You making a MUT account or something, or PS5 account? I can't do all that, man, because at the end of the day, got a lot of trophies and stuff invested in this. This is an OG account from the PS3 era that I transitioned over. Man, you probably go like 105 in regs with a new account. Dead ass. Like, I'm not gonna do that to prove a point. They're gonna match you up with bums, and then, you know, every now and then you might get challenged by somebody, you know, if your win streak gets too high or whatever. But it's not really you know, you already know. You make a new account, you're gonna start off, if you're halfway decent, man, you're gonna start off with a good record. The way I see it, man, is if you can maintain or go over 100 plus wins for every 1,000 games that you play, you're doing good. Because you have to kind of add in the disconnects that do occasionally happen, the gives and takes. Like, sometimes you take losses. Like, I take losses on disconnects even though it's not my internet. It's usually the host. You know, sometimes the host will be the person on Wi-Fi or whatever, and they might have shitty internet and they might disconnect you and you take the loss for it. Hey, that shit sucks. Host should always be the person that is on land cable.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz.
Host is always the person who has home field. If y'all didn't know, you have home field, you are the host of the game.
And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
It's like, I'm guessing maybe that's your home field advantage, I guess. The internet efficiency and latencies.
Here's the former Auburn kicker Daniel Carlson to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him.
You don't play with the Packers no more, my man. Oh man, here we go. So got done saying, I do not like playing no goddamn.
From the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Antonio Brown, kiss him goodbye. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Antonio Brown, 66 yards. And the Bucs have taken a first quarter lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted, was it an audible, or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
That's on me. I can fix that, though.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Vita Vey.
Carr and the Raiders
Damakong Su.
1st and 10 at their own 18. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. He pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, 2nd down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3.
I'll force that.
And the defense
doing man covers.
It's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And they'll have great field position here as the ball will be at the 15-yard line. He's just got to be thinking, I hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. Very first pass of the afternoon picked.
And where do you go from here? Because when you start that way, do you allow that to seep into you and stay with you the rest of the game? Or do you find a way out of it? We're going to find out.
So after the INT, it's Brady. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup there.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
And the Bucs are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. Now Brady. He'll set up the screen for that. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Not much there, only a yard. On second down.
Good job. Okay.
And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Brady now on 3rd and goal.
Oh,
Complete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it.
It should have been 6. The other way.
4th down. Ryan Suckup now for the Buccaneer field goal. This is less than an extra point, just a 19-yard attempt. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through.
Damn, man, I can't wait till I get some superstar players, bro.
So it's an old-school extra point that counts 3 times. It's certainly a disappointment they weren't able to get it in the end zone.
Yeah, I can just imagine post-game, head coach looking at the box score, 19-yard field goal, grimacing a little bit, but having to realize that at that moment, getting 3 points was vital. Go ahead and get the points, put them on the board.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. And not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Don't spam.
The run pays off for 29 yards.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage. Got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride. He was able to run free after the catch.
On 1st down, Carr. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule.
No way.
Almost had it. Already with 1 interception, just missing his 2nd there.
All right, I'm not going to let you do that all day. I'm going to get you out of that.
In a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it.
You just made that easy for me.
Again, they'll throw with Carr. And able to complete it to Moreau. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A little surprise pays off on 3rd and 1. Pass instead of run. Gets him 15 yards. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Yes, sir, man. I like the Raiders book, man. Been running it for years. I should have got a better run than that.
Get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
2nd and 7 from the 20. Shotgun now for Carr. Being chased out.
Oh, bro, your user rusty. Trying to chase too many routes. That's not good, bro.
The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Here's Carr.
All right, I gotta let that go.
Back here, losing
Held it. It doesn't work on RPOs.
Called it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Now they'll throw with Carr. And he's got it.
Possession rack.
They'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders have cut it back to within a score.
It's possession rack.
Nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have. You absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this
Madden.
game. Just a second drive.
The love-hate relationship.
All week in practice. Put them to good use on that
Does
one.
good and then it does bad.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping.
Let's stay with them.
Complete. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. And even 40 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Brady.
Impact block, baby. Let's go. You ain't got a big enough running back there. You need to put a real fullback back there, bro. I'm gonna pancake him. Let's go.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. From midfield, here's Brady. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 28. A gain there of 21 yards.
It won't let me do it with his safety. Hopefully next year, man, I get Carl Joseph. I know Carl Joseph can do it.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report.
It didn't let me lock onto him.
Throw caught right around the 6. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Antonio Brown. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. Extra point up and good by Succo. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
1:55.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Now it's the backup Mariota. He'll let this go deep for runs. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. They go play action. Mariota.
Look at there. I animate so you can't.
Deep ball. Tyrell Williams was the intended target, but now it'll be 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the 1st half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
throwing his car on 3rd down. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a 1st down as well. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half. To throw again on 2nd down.
Animate so you can't. Boom.
He's got it at the 15. And he will
Get on it.
Touchdown, Las Vegas.
It's hold R1, man.
57 yards. And the Raiders are back within a score.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing.
I think they took out bunch tight end, but I don't use bunch tight end.
A game, a series.
But I don't know. Like, I'll wait till he gets here.
They didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done.
It's definitely hold R1. And then you got to do the double catch animation. And then you have to know your team. Like, you can't just pick any team and then just do it with any team. You have to know your receiver's hidden traits. So that's the perks of playing with your favorite team. And dive down into the deep into the roster. I gotta get creative on you, bro. Like, fuck.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And you're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought.
Oh, yes. Got him.
Picked off around the 27.
I knew you were going to try to get fancy.
Back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
Knew you were going to try to get fancy.
Understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you
double possession. Boom. Hold R1, bro. You make all the catches. You just got to hit the double tap for your catch sequence. And again, you have to know what your guy can do. I know Foster Moreau makes rack and possession. He doesn't make aggressive. So I cannot finish with an aggressive catch. Like, I can go aggressive and then rack, but I can't go like rack then aggressive. Whatever the last button you press, that's going to be something that's going to fall along the lines of his hidden traits. So it's more in depth on, you know, what DC, like Coach DC does. Like, I try to get further into the breakdowns on things.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive? It certainly does, but what influences
Thank you for calling that timeout. I was not in the right D.
Running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Brady now on 1st down. Airing this one out for
Why do I keep doing that? I gotta stop doing that, bro. Gotta break that bad habit. I'm so good at doing it on offense. Now it's fucking with me on defense.
Yeah, they're gonna need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back. But that's one step in the proper direction.
I tried to click off. I was like, well, I got someone. He's gonna catch it.
And he takes it all the way down to the 3. The Bucs going to go ahead and
They need to fix this camera too.
Timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. And that one was
No, I went outside to get free clock off the clock.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides
Man, I
is when
don't
each side
trust
points
you,
at the
man.
other.
You-
Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
So now from half the distance closer, here's 1st and goal. After the penalty, it's gets free.
Man.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Leonard Fournette as the first half is winding down. And the Bucs
They fucking with my camera view, bro. I don't like that. I'm trying to make an adjustment and they back my camera up.
Touchdown in the final minute of the half.
Wish you could just lock your camera in one spot.
Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what.
Oh, now I can't pick a play. Oh, bro, no. See, you the host. So if you disconnect, that's on you, baby.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation.
I had to. No, Mariota, go down. I'm thinking he's getting sacked and he breaks out.
A timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
That just ruins my day right there. Why break out? You don't doing too much.
Now this
Call
one from
play.
about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Lets this go for Renfro.
Oh, Renfro! Renfro! Man! Yo, I'm so good with this shit. Renfro making these clutch catches with that user catch.
2 more quarters to go.
Went possession aggressive for that.
And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon getting set for quarter number.
Don't let me get heated up doing it, bro, because then I'm just gonna get crazy with it.
These offenses have been in fine form.
Cause I don't mind. I'll throw it on your user. I just got to get the touch pass. As long as I don't throw a bullet pass, I'm gonna get the animation. Bullet passes be fucking with me, man.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started, and we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. And once more to Ruggs, this time the catch made. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Again, it's Carr. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. And they'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50.
Oh man, if I would have got that off,
On the play back at the 45-yard line.
you would have been in trouble.
That really sets him back. A loss of 6.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
2nd and 16. Carr.
Boom.
Got an open man. It's Ruggs. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 40. It's a pickup of 16 there.
Possession.
To a new set of downs. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. From the gun, it's Carr. Escaping the pressure right. And now the ball's out. Carr
Madden being Madden. That slow ass lineman outrunning quarterbacks that are 80 speed.
And sometimes we overdo it when we talk about halftime adjustments and what teams are going to do. Most of the time it's just a matter of executing the game plan you brought in. But I'll guarantee you, they didn't draw that play up on the whiteboard at halftime. They're fortunate to retain possession.
He'll let this go.
Possession. Boom. Let's go.
Touchdown, Raiders. 3rd touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders have retaken the lead.
I know we often laugh and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great track.
See, now I'm in my element, you know.
But the bottom line
Last time we played, I wasn't there, man.
And they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. And it's intercepted at the
Throw out a
goal
sack.
line. Picked off by Jordan Whitehead.
Well, as most teams do in their two
Forgot to slide protect.
they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted.
Something else I got to get back in the habit of doing. Every time you pass, you have to slide protect, even if they're not blitzing, because that also will smarten the AI blocking. If you don't do it, they're just gonna be dumb.
Taking it about the 1.
They're gonna do dumb shit.
Good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
No, we are not.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script.
Now Worley can tackle now.
Other teams just go, okay.
He may not be super fast, but that motherfucker can tackle.
Worked well for us, and sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Working with a 2nd and 3. Brady going to throw. It's complete to Brown. Right
Oh, good run. You know, Worley, we're gonna hawk you down.
35 before he goes out of bounds. A huge play there on the screen pass. 43 yards.
Evans got that
So
block.
the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now a play fake. Brady. And it's caught inside the 5. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. He got 29 yards that time. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Leonard Fournette, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are able to regain the lead. And this one through the uprights and good.
There you go, Drew. I still think my gun bunch is better than Trey Flex.
Now Pinion with a kickoff honors.
It's got better blocking.
Take it in at the 3. And it takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive.
Dude, look at Trent Brown. He pancake the shit out of that man.
Running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Shaquille Barrett. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
Got a slide protect.
The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on third down. Carr now to throw.
Possession, wrap.
Down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He has a first down.
Look at Renfro balling out, bro.
Over 100 yards receiving now on
Perfect
the
little Z receiver for me, man.
It's incomplete.
That's one thing with Madden I'm not in agreement with is how they let safeties drop all the way down to the flat like that.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Carr.
Oh! Dotted! That is a dot! And it was a bullet pass.
29 yards that time.
That was a dot. Bam! Love it when I get dots like that. Just boom, right in the fucking numbers, right in the chest. Told you, man, when I get good with this user catching, man, even when you're usering it, I will animate preventing you from getting the catch. Even if you have the perfect user on it, you will not be able to get the pick.
On first down, it's Jacobs. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
The more I practice it, man, the better I get.
Gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Throwing now is Carr. Catch made, it's Moreau. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raider football.
This is really going to come down to how this last 2 minutes is managed.
With a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on
I shouldn't have scored. Damn. Take the field goal, man. Stop the touchdown. That's all I can. Didn't want to go in there like that, but it is what it is.
And 0 relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Part 1 is done.
I'm getting better with the user catching. I just gotta get it out of my head on defense, because I'm trying to do it on defense, and that's fucking me up.
Talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover.
Remember, it's L1 on defense, but you gotta let it go and ball hawk at the right time. Let it go. Let it go.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Obviously a big first down right there.
Yeah, they still got to hustle. They got to get to the line of scrimmage and get set. But I don't think necessarily you need to spike it. But they've got to continue to move quickly.
Now a desperation throw. Deep.
See, I'm doing it again. Oh my God, I gotta stop doing that shit.
Before he's inside the 30. That one goes for 30 yards.
See, look here, a slap in the air. I gotta get out of doing that.
Fournette running out of the gun. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it second. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
I'm not even seeing it.
This is caught. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
That's why I didn't want to score, man.
Way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. On the draw, this is Fournette.
Bro, that's so... Well, I'm glad they let you score, but I had that stop.
In the final middle of the 4th.
Wow. Wow. So how many practices have we watched over time
Should've
where
went
the
for 2.
offense works on scoring late in the game and finding a way to win, as we just saw there.
Just saw it right there. Now can they preserve that advantage that they just got? And following the touchdown now, it's
Yeah, like
Bradley
30
Pinion
seconds.
on to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. He's going to let it fly.
Just tried to rack aggressive. Should have went possession aggressive.
Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
So many options here. Still got plenty of time.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Carr to throw. Throw right side into the hands of Foster Moreau. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Now Carr. Now a desperation throw deep down.
Ah! You lucky! I was about to dox you, bro.
So after the incompletion on first, now
good game, man.
With 2 ticks left. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. One final try now for Carr. He's going to let it fly.
Ah! See how I'm getting the animation and you aren't, even though you're back there.
Well,
There's a special way. If you do that, the defense will never get those animations. So you can sit there and just throw it deep all day. Even if you don't catch the ball, the defense will not animate. You can take the animation away from them. Good game though, man. Like even with this, like bro, you will not animate. You could put your whole team on him. I will get the animation, and even if you do go up for it, you won't get the pick. It'll get knocked down every time. It won't be no tip ball bullshit. All that shit done. I want to go back and look at that Moreau catch, bro. Look at his dot, and it was a bullet pass at that. And normally I don't even like throwing fucking bullet passes, bro. I don't even know how I made this. Normally I throw a bullet pass, it goes right to the defense. But that was on a DB. That was your user, bro. Your user got dotted with a bullet pass. You can make a better pass than that, bro. That is a dot on your user. See, I'm not scared to throw at your user. I will challenge you. But that is a dot. Bam! Perfect fit. I pulled back on the stick, I think, on this throw. I 6 o'clocked it, so he wouldn't lead him into the safety. I'm surprised it was a bullet pass, but I don't know, I went to the catch animation. I went rack aggressive or something. Or possession rack. That's what I did. And because Moreau got the rack catch animations, that is just a beautiful throw, bro. You don't see throws like that every day. Like, on your user, just bam, ping. Renfro did his thing, bro. Like, you know, he ain't super fast, but that man, he gets some nice catch animations. Should definitely play more often, Drew. I enjoyed it. Now I forced this one. I think this is the one I forced because of the throw out of the sack. He blitzed. I didn't slide protect. That's what killed me. I didn't slide protect. See, if I would have slide protect, that center would have picked him up instead of everyone trying to kick out to the left. I could have blocked the running back, maybe. Would have helped a little bit. Well, actually I did. Him and the fullback were blocked, so all I had to do was slide protect, and I would have picked everybody up. So you'd see the disadvantage of not slide protecting. It opened the hole up. I didn't get the slide protect. The center lost his point and went left. He went behind the guard for no reason. If I would have slide protect, he would have stayed where he was at. Would have probably forced a double team on Vita Vea. Trent Brown probably wouldn't have did the pancake animation, and that would have never happened. Always remind yourself. Where's that play at the end, bro? You probably don't even have it. Yeah, that play, that should have been a touchdown right there. There ain't even a highlight for it. That sucks. Cause I had you beat. I went possession rack, or rack possession, I think. That's probably why I messed up. I should have went possession rack, because Renfro doesn't have the animations for those. Your last button sequence that you press is gonna be triggered upon whether or not your receivers have that animation or not, or can make that catch. And y'all are probably like, what the hell is this man talking about? Just go into your roster, go on your receivers, and click the L3. And it's going to tell you all the user catch animations that you get. Every last one of them. That's all you need. If they have all these, especially high motor, they need to have high motor. Do not have this, because if they have drop open catches, that means if you try to user with them, there's a chance they'll drop it. Okay? But if you want the fight for extra balls, you want the brace for all hits, you want the sideline catches, Definitely have the high motor and have all 3 of the catch animations. That's ultimately what you want. Yeah, Prim, we could play. But that's ultimately what you want on your receivers. Now, even if you don't have all of them, let's say, for instance, that's why I moved Renfro up the depth chart to number 2, because my man's, he's balling. Look, he got everything, sideline, all that. Look, he got all of that. And Ruggs, he moved down because all he has is rat catch. He can't do the other catches. So we moved him down the depth chart. And then I think my other receivers are only like aggressive rack. I don't think I'll have too many possession catchers. Yep, aggressive rack. He's possession rack. So he can't really do aggressive, so there's no point of making him an outside receiver. Waller is, I think he's most of my guys are aggressive rack. Let's see, aggressive rack. He's possession rack. And he has all of them, but his ratings are so low that these don't mean much. Because you still gotta have some stats, man, you know. He's possession rack. I think he's the only running back that I have that has the catch animations if I wanted to use, or I could use him at like wide receiver or something. Which reminds me, I need to go look at my next year running back and see if he has any. He should. I don't see why not. Yeah, he ain't got none, even though he be playing wide receiver and shit. CA for you. But it is what it is. Go ahead, send Prim. Play with a different team, bro. Like, I'll be trying to look at my highlights and shit at the game, and I can't find my highlights when it's Raiders versus Raiders. Ooh, lag spike. Play with any team you want, bro. Play with your team. Play with a team that you best with. I don't care. I ain't like Black Rain. Oh, you can't use this team. You can't use that team. And then he gonna have the nerve to tell me to get a fucking Xbox to play him. Get the fuck out of here, bro. It sound like he's scared. Like, there's only a few people that I'll play like super serious. Everyone else, you know, I play y'all to have fun and shit. You know, it's the end of the year. I don't take it super serious right now. I be trying to lab new stuff. But if there was a few people I would play serious. Definitely, I wanna get my hands on Black Rain. Definitely show them what I'm working with. Did he? Whoa.
Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with Derek Carr and the Las Vegas Raiders.
Oh. No, I don't play that All-Pro. I don't like regs being on All-Pro, man. I wish that shit was on all Madden.
The Browns kicker Cody Parkey all set, and off we go.
But I don't mind playing 4 minutes, so.
And this carries into the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
What's up, Rage? I'm still trying to get over that dot that I threw. Ooh. to an 82 speed tight end that just got past your user. What is you doing, Prel? You doing too much. You overthinking.
Throwing on first down is Carr.
Woo.
The connection here with Nelson Aguilar.
They get out of that man coverage.
That one good for 10 yards.
You know that's a no-no.
So. Working from the gun, it's Carr.
Ah, I tried to get in front of you. Good play.
By the former first-round pick Kevin Johnson, and his crew will take over at their own 45.
Probably should have put a Waller over there. Would have got him. I did that while getting hit. So, I mean, I can't be too mad. I got hit. Oh, you better take a penalty, penalty. And I'm accepting.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time.
False, man. Everybody want to run trips, so why? Like, show me something unique.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at the 45. First carry now for Green Bay. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Someone's looking fresh, and his O-line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst, nice gain too.
From just shy of midfield, Mayfield. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And he'll get it down here to the 43. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
We often talk about understanding the playbook, understanding progressions, and understanding what the defense is doing. We saw all of that on that play. Great recognition. Not really sure where his running back was going to be.
Hate how they just always go forward, man. Always go forward.
And they picked up the first down. Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv, and you run into a tough crowd.
And this is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Jarvis Landry, 41 yards. And the Browns have taken the early lead. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns. Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away.
Why do the Browns have like a high school football game chant?
4 yards deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run. But I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run. One that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They'll get a couple yards on that one. And the Raiders are going to get a new set of downs. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around.
Damn, he was faster, bro. That would have been gone.
Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the line.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
On 2nd and 12, Carr. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Now the Notre Dame man, this is Theo Riddick. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple. A 4-receiver look here. 3 out to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 8. From midfield.
Woo! Ah, living user, but that wasn't the one I wanted to go. I want to go down.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. On play action. Now Carr. And that will be in.
Carr on the run.
That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe
Carr,
trying to
you
force it in there.
fucking suck, bro.
Always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
Here's Carr to throw. And he fires
Sitting
one
through the
that's
bullet.
intercepted. Picked up by M.J. Stewart. And he's able to get
Once I get out of throwing the bullet passes, I'll be all right.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you run in the big-time races. It means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
Oh, that crossing route shit ain't it, bro.
But that one incomplete. He was trying to get it to his tight end, David Njoku, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that play certainly took a long time, and that's why a lot of coaches in training camp, they use a whistle or a horn for about 3 seconds because they want the ball in the hands of the quarterback. They want the play to develop quickly and get the ball downfield. This one had to go over 5 seconds holding on to the football, and then he ends up getting hit and they have an incompletion.
And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Hurry, hurry.
On 2nd and 9, Mayfield. That's out to Chubb, complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb.
Why do they let him fall forward? Come on now.
6.
Shit!
Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll move.
That shit's annoying.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They run again on 1st down.
Now you just quick hike spamming.
Won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
I hate these roll fours, man. Even small running backs get this shit.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And a nice job to break free of one
Wrong
tackle
guy.
that slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down. From the gun, Mayfield. He finds Beckham complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
Man, Crown, I ain't never seen you play so scary before.
6 and good enough to move the chains. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
On 2nd and 1, Mayfield. And this is caught. Touchdown.
Quick hiking me before I can get on the guy.
Pass Mayfield to Landry. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half. And now to give us momentum.
Man, I hope they give more time for the defense next year. Really do. At least 2 more seconds, man, against quick hikes. Just at least 2 more seconds. It's not. I'm not asking for a lot. And that right there, really.
And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But it's caught inside the 25. And with just 4 seconds left in this 1st half, a timeout call. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. The final shot here before half for Carr. And oh, it'll be intercepted.
Should have went low.
Picked off by Terrence Mitchell. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this 1st half of action. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Low touch. That
Welcome
shit
back.
is.
Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Browns are going to get the 2nd half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. Peoples-Jones returning. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Man, they're going quick hike spam, so.
The Browns drive about to get started. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together.
I ain't never seen you play so scary before in my life. Thought you better than that, bro.
narrow that gap, and the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. Throwing again on second down. Mayfield, he'll let it go. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, 76 yards.
It's like if I send a blitz, you know, you think it'd get through. You know, it's like, well, your team doesn't have abilities, so you're not going to get no sheds on this one. Sorry, bro. Should have got a shed, man. That sucks.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football.
That his pass is intercepted for the 4th time.
Myles Garrett under pressure.
And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just
I really hate those D-line abilities. Kind of takes the fun out of the game.
Going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at about the 32. He's back to throw here to start the drive, and he'll work this one up to about the 38. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. And again, it's Chubb. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down.
There we go.
And the Raiders have got him.
Feels rewarding when I get a sack like that because I don't get block sheds too often.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback because he had no chance to block him.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mayfield. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Mayfield.
Oh.
That one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Oh, this is not fun. We're playing trips all damn day.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
Crossing routes.
They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. And he'll go down inside the 45.
Oh, man.
Going out of bounds. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Get some 9 yards and a 1st.
Noah clicked on. He's in his zone. He should fucking engage. I don't know what's going on.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. From the gun, it's
There you go with that quick pipe again.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland 1st down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Give it! Oh, keep doing that shit, man. Fuck!
But it'll be second down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
We got outside thirds playing so stupid in this game. It's like they're almost playing at half. They need to be playing the sideline. Can't play a quarter because a quarter is going to dumb down in man match. It's not like last year. Last year, quarters played fucking awesome.
He's absolutely feeling it. Touchdown after touchdown, throwing the ball.
This year, they just dumb down on under routes.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away.
They barely had the ball this game. Man, it's too late in the year to be doing franchise, bro.
Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here, and sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Dancing to his left.
Please don't fumble.
Carr lost it. Fumble.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Carr now on first down. And nearly
Yep. Long as I animate, you will not get the pick. Guarantee. Even if you're using it.
Third quarter action. Appreciate you joining us.
That's living proof right there.
Ohio, 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Carr.
Nah, I didn't get the right animation.
Another interception. Picked off by Terrence Mitchell.
Get his stick.
Big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we
Fix your internet, my friend.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. A lot of happy.
Oh. Man, hey, LAN cable, man. It does wonders, bro. That Wi-Fi ain't it when it comes to gaming. Gaming eats a lot of broadband. Can't Wi-Fi game, especially like if you're sitting on 70, 80, 90%. Yeah, even in some cases, you sit on 95%, you're gonna disconnect like 60% of the time. Hook it up to the box, man, to the modem. That way. I mean, I joined, but like I said, it's so late in the year. Madden 22, like next month, bam. You know, it's like you really want to get into those 24-hour advances. You probably won't even make it halfway through the season before the next Madden drops. You probably won't even make it that far, unless you just play like a small league with like 8 players. You know, play your games. Just don't restart. If you can't beat the CPU by now, I don't know what to tell you, bro. And it's sad. There's people that can't beat the CPU on all Madden. When you can damn near like, I learned my one-play touchdowns by beating the hell out of the CPU, bro. Like, you could just spam one-play touchdowns on them all fucking day. and they won't adjust. Now, keep in mind, just don't get yourself in third down situations, because third down situations, the CPU always blitzes. Always. No changes. They always send a blitz on third down. Always. There's no change. You could switch teams up. They still do the same thing. They don't play like what, you know, they would play in real life. You know, they'll send the same fucking shit on third down. They'll do like the cover 2 sink blitzes or a cover 3 zone blitz. Like, that's it. They always do the same shit. So you beat them on the first and second downs, then you definitely can just make it rain. Score like 70, 80 points on 5-minute quarters. Like, it ain't nothing. And another thing, when you play the CPU, the easy way to beat them is audibles. They always pick the defense on all Madden. They'll always pick the defense that is set to pick the base play that you chose. So like, if you pick, let's say I pick spacing or something, they might play like a man coverage 2-man under or something style defense, or if I'm running a screen or something, they'll always pick the best defense to stop it, or schematically supposed to stop it. They'll always do that. So you just audible to the play that beats the play that's supposed to beat what you picked initially, if that makes sense. It's just, you know, small details. I'm gonna probably rest up, fellas. Man, I'll catch y'all probably tomorrow, maybe later tonight. I don't know, it's depending on how I'm feeling. Appreciate y'all for the games, man. I really enjoyed them. And other than that, man, see y'all later, fellas.